What's good, YouTube? Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe on this video. And hit the like button, like I said just a second ago, to get these videos out. And without further ado, let me get straight into it. Now, today's video, I want to talk about introverts. And this is a topic I feel like I can strongly talk about because I am an introvert myself. And the thing about introverts that I want to talk about in this video is that it is okay to be an introvert. And you know, a lot of people have a problem dealing with this, especially me, because I felt like I had to be tap more into my extroverted side to feel whole and complete as a being, as far as like my social life, especially throughout high school, because that's really like the social pinnacle right there. You may meet some new friends or meet up with some old friends that you may have knew. And like I said in my other video, um that's what really high school is all based around, just being social and popular and stuff like that. And that's something that really played a toll on me throughout my 3 years of being in high school so far. No, my bad, 2 years. And yeah, that's the reason for this video. That's why I want to come on here and talk about this, because a lot of people are not comfortable in their skin with this. And I'm not saying that you should just be strictly introverted. You should tap into your extroverted side too, and put yourself out there more. It doesn't have to be anything, big or spectacular. Just baby steps, day by day type stuff. You know what I mean? Just regular stuff. And so I got 4 tips, 5 tips that I wanted to talk about on here. And yeah, like I said, learn to it's tap into your introverted side, and that extroverted. And you don't have to be just introverted all the time. And so yeah, without further ado, is let's get into the definition. This is really my definition of what I think about it, or you can, whatever you may think about it, that could be your definition. Or, just off of Google or something like that. But based off what I say introverted is simply just a person that stays to themselves. And it's as simple as that. Just a person that stays to themselves, not in the way of being rude or just neglecting people in general. It's just the nature that, they used to being in, and the behavior that they used to being in. And so, they just stay to themselves. They don't try to do it on purpose to hurt anybody's feelings or make anyone feel upset, or, try to push, other people to the side. But that's just the nature and the way, an introvert thinks or, acts. And yeah, that's the definition. That's what I base my definition off of. Now, tip number 1, you do not have to be talking all the time to feel whole within yourself. Now, what I mean by this is, you do not have to be social all the time to feel complete as a being in your social life. And that's, what I said in my other video and in the beginning of this video. Understand this, especially, throughout high school and teenage years and in life in general. You may have other people, forcing this upon you and stuff like that, and forcing you to do it and making you feel uncomfortable in some type of way or stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is that, you don't have to be tapped into your extroverted self all the time to to feel cool or complete as a being. You know, you're just fine being, quiet or reserved as you is or as you are. And that's another tip I'm gonna get into in a minute. But yeah, it's okay to be quiet as you is or you are. And yeah, you don't have to you know always be talking 24/7 to feel complete. And that's not a diss to extroverts, because that's the way they get their energy and charge their social battery. But um yeah, just with introverts is different, based off how we think with our mindsets and stuff like that. And tip number 2: don't let other people label you as shy or weird or any type of other branding or word, etc., things like that. Don't let other people brand you, you know, it's something that you may not be. You know what I mean? Don't let them brand you as what they may think you are, when they don't really even know the full reason why you may be introverted or stuff like that. But basically what I'm trying to say is, don't let these other people's put labels on you and make you feel less than yourself just because you don't want to speak, 24/7 all the time and stuff like that. And just be outgoing and stuff like that all the time. Don't always feel like, you have to be that way, and don't let these people, label you as that. And yeah, that's what I really wanted to get at in that one, because it could really mess with your head and make you feel less than as a person when you really don't have to feel that way within yourself as a being anyways. The third tip: learn to accept being an introvert. Learn to accept, spending time alone by yourself. Learn to enjoy having your own company. Learn to enjoy not being out all the time around people. Learn to enjoy just sitting in peace and quiet, not around, distractions or anything like that. Learn just to be alone, and learn to accept you being okay with being alone. It is nothing wrong with being alone. Don't let anybody make you feel that you are weird or somehow, messed up in the head for being alone. Know that it is okay to be alone. A lot of growth comes from being alone, because you have no outside distractions in your way that could hinder you from your growth or anything like that. So when you're alone, you have time to self-reflect and, learn from mistakes and previous events and things like that in that nature. And when you learn to be alone and accept that it's okay to be alone, you become more whole within yourself, and you figure out that you don't need to be around people, or you don't need, people in your life to feel complete as a being and whole within yourself. That's the third tip right there. Fourth tip: there's a difference between being shy and introverted. Now, being shy is I don't really know the full definition or anything like that, So take this with a grain of salt and correct me if I'm wrong. But off of my knowledge and, what I think and believe, being shy is just overall not wanting to like interact with anybody at all. Just not wanting to be, you know, uh, extroverted in general. Now, the two are similar, but they both have huge differences because, like I said, what I think is being shy is you don't want to talk at all and you tend to distance yourself from society as a whole. And, when it comes to even simple, you know, one answer questions, you may not, you just don't speak. And, you basically just shut yourself off from from everybody else. And I'm not trying to bash anybody that's shy. Please don't take that as that way because I'm not here to do that. But that's what I just think and believe as the definition of shy is. And like I said, with introverted, it's not necessarily that you want to be quiet or you want to neglect people or push them off to the side. It's just the overall nature that you are comfortable being in and are okay with naturally being in and being aware of that and stuff and not actually trying to neglect these people or neglect conversations or one answer questions or things like that. So that's the fourth tip. And the fifth and last tip is to learn to accept your extroverted side. Now, when I'm making this, I'm not trying to just make it to one side because everybody has a introverted and extroverted side. And I feel like it should be a balance between the both because I feel like it's healthy to have that because without that it could really mess you up mentally because you don't have to just be in one side and disregard the other side or make assumptions about extroversion or make assumptions about introversion or something like that. So what I'm trying to say with this is just whatever you may be, extroverted or introverted. If you're extroverted, learn to accept your introverted side more, and if you're introverted, learn to accept your extroverted side more. Just learn to have a balance in between the both. So therefore, you have the skills in order to go in between both and not have that problem and to just overall have a healthy balance between the two. Cause like I said, I feel like it's good, especially to help out your mental health and things like that. And that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. Just a recap. Um, don't let other people label you as what they may think. You don't have to talk all the time to feel complete or whole within yourself. Learn to accept being an introvert. It's the difference between being introverted and shy. And learn to tap into your introverted side if you're more extroverted, or learn to tap into your extroverted side more if you're introverted. Just know and accept yourself as whatever you may fall in between. Just learn to accept that and learn that it's okay to to be whatever category you fall into. And don't let, these things hinder you and bring you down from who you are as a person, because this thing doesn't define you. You are more than just a word and stuff like that. But that's what I wanted to come on here to talk about. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if I left anything out, or some more tips to leave down in the comment section. And peace.